What's up, y'all? And welcome back to the channel. I'm Nana.
Josh.
Kevin.
Corey Joe.
Well, G's finest coach.
And I'm James.
All right. If y'all know, or if y'all go back a couple of videos ago, we had a setting like this where we just had the boys on and just had a conversation. So we're just gonna do that, chop it up. I know I asked y'all this camera, but let's do a check-in real quick around and just give us a little thing about how life is going, the good, the bad. You can leave the ugly out. But, you wanna start, James?
I mean, you already asked me, I can't say no. But I'm good, man. I'm chilling. I'm about a good 9. I think 9
out of 10.
Yeah,
That's better than average.
Yeah, that's true. I've been good, just working as normal. I say I'm like 8.
Man, the angle you see right now, you look like a billionaire right now. Just chill.
It's coming, man.
I like that. About you?
Yes, sir.
About your picture?
Just keeping my head down, working, grinding, man. Man, it's going down. I'm at 7, bro. 7.5.
Hey, that's better than average.
Maintaining.
That's progress. That's progress.
It's healthy. It's healthy.
It's a healthy 7.
Yeah.
Me, I'm about a good 8. Probably a 10 next week because my birthday is
That
next
was
week.
turn up.
That boy,
Yes, sir.
Turn up.
Bad decisions.
you went from 8 to 10.
Kevin, if you want to go to the side of your DMs, you should have said that from the beginning.
Right. Send some money his way.
Okay, Kevin, the DM's open, Kevin?
Oh, yeah.
What's the handles?
He wants his cash out. That's what he wants.
Don't worry, you can send it to Boys Casa. Well,
We share it to him.
when distribute.
Took our feet out.
What about you, Josh?
Shoot, life is good. I'm a good 8. You know what I mean? Can't complain for real.
Yeah.
I feel that. I mean, likewise, same here, about an 8. Can't complain. Everything's pretty smooth right now, so all good. But I'm gonna go ahead and just go straight into things. Got a couple of questions here. We asked a couple of, I guess people that we knew to put up a post for us or whatever, and see specifically what girls wanted us to talk about. So whatever you say, be accountable for your own answers.
Be honest though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Be honest, but be accountable for your own.
So these are all questions from females?
Yes.
No males?
Well, from what I previewed, what I looked at, that's what it sounds like. So.
Okay. They want to know. So
The answer is yes, but I think it was a yes or no.
All right. So I'm gonna just pick out random.
Why don't we just go through the whole list?
Well, no.
I'm saying it's a lot of questions. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna just pick at
And
random.
he gonna know which question he
Yeah.
is already.
All right.
Yeah.
It's not.
This is a pretty light one. Do y'all care about makeup? And everybody can chime in because
Nah, I think you should pick some random person to go so everybody get to hear from everybody. We all gonna chime in
Yeah.
after we talk, but
All right. So I just pick on spot. What you think, Joe?
About makeup?
Yeah.
As I get older, I think so long as it's just it's tasteful, it's not
Tasteful? What makes it tasteful?
Cut the license.
So long as it's not too much, you know what I'm saying? And, it's reasonable, but when it gets too much and maybe
The complexion of your neck and your face look different.
it's
reaching in certain areas and
it's
shit.
Looking like Bobrisky.
I would say when I was younger though, I didn't like it because most of the women I've been associated with growing up and everything, women in my family, they don't wear makeup. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really used to it. So then when I see someone that wears it, it's kind of it throws me off a little bit, And without makeup, she might look, really attractive, But, as I get older, it's just, I don't put too much energy towards it, just kind of.
Okay. I like that answer.
She still got to be good looking, fresh face though. That's,
For sure.
yeah.
I'm gonna snitch on Josh. Josh said.
Hold up.
Josh said.
Hold up.
No. He said. I remember it was you. He was on his first date. He take his girl to the pool.
First of all,
That don't sound like something Josh
they
said.
definitely got water.
Josh, you didn't say that.
I'm pretty sure. I'm consistent now.
No,
So
sir.
it doesn't even matter.
First of all, I did say that. But
I was rooting for you,
this
man.
was this was the younger mentality me.
Shut up last year.
I was like, I was definitely like,
happened in a year.
You had to even change agent.
Like it changed in a year.
this was definitely a few years ago.
Now, hey, as long as a girl can put on her makeup, you know, it looks
Like you said,
good.
tasteful. I think
Yeah,
that's the best word to
chilling. I don't care, but don't be out here like ridiculous with it.
My main thing is like I gotta still be able to recognize you.
Yeah. No cap.
I'm not like it sounds
I
funny,
think
but like
it-
I've seen like the on and off like is wild. But as long as it's like a natural beat or whatever, like I'm fine with that. But when it gets like excessive, like the eyelashes be looking like broomsticks and the makeup be like, I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot.
Wizard of Oz, Wicked of
Yeah,
Oz.
you've been around the block a few times.
Right.
I've seen,
Yeah.
man, but that's my only thing because like
That's
I got you. I'm gonna wrap that question up real quick, but I feel though, as to me personally too, I'm not a huge fan of makeup. Like I'm not, but obviously I respect it. You know, occasions you gotta put your foundation on, put your full beat on, whatever.
Right.
The same way though, I should also like what is without the makeup. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want to like the makeup person. I gotta like the non-makeup person first before the makeup. So,
Right.
but yeah. Anybody else got anything on that one?
No, I think that's all solid.
Yeah. All right. Next one. What is the first thing you notice about a girl? Like from the jump, you at an event, you see a girl. What's the first thing that pops at you?
But
Wrong answers only.
What'd you say? What kind of answers?
That's a wrong answer only.
Okay, well, you answered it already, I think.
yeah, I said body. Just like a nice figure, like a nice body shape. That's the first thing.
That's what leads the conversation.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That's true.
Me personally, it's the face. Like a pretty face. I see a pretty face.
Make it up.
Yes, sir.
Makeup or not, it don't matter. It's the face.
That's true.
Shoot, if she's hopefully in a good mood, she's smiling, a nice smile.
Yeah.
You'll have a nice smile.
You have to say when she wants to smile, because you know, when you ask a girl to smile, you might get in trouble with that one.
All
So.
right, yeah. You know what I mean? If it's the little resting bitch face, hopefully it's a little cute. You know what I mean? A little, not a little. Yeah, not too crazy.
I
Not
was
too
also
scary.
thinking, you gonna talk to her? She got a resting bitch face.
You said, will I talk to her?
Yeah.
She cute, yeah. Cause I mean, you can still tell if she cute. She just look angry. I don't know if I'm
Exactly.
I might not approach her though. Yeah, I might not approach her. Cause
But some of the girls that do have those kind of faces, that's usually just how they are.
That's a
Right.
cover.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes that's just a cover up. Though.
Yeah.
Like once you start talking
They're
to
just
them, like,
sweethearts, low key, yeah.
Yeah.
it just happened like yesterday at the gym. It's like same thing.
Hey.
No.
yeah, what you doing?
Elaborate.
I was just helping her out or whatever.
Of course you
Hey!
Helping
She did it with the squad.
No lie. At the gym, when I go to the gym, bro, I'm focused. Like, oh god.
You wasn't focused yesterday.
It's okay. I can lend a helping hand sometimes. Every single day, like she
Contradicting yourself.
every single day, she just has that like mean
Wait a
galore.
minute, that means you know this. Like, you said every single day.
I mean, there are people that you see every time he goes to the gym. And then got to chopping it up. Really cool person. But yeah, so
So you got a
wrestling.
number?
No, I changed my life.
You'll be that.
Wait, but leading that on. Do you care about how a girl or woman dresses?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your woman.
Yes.
Yes.
For sure.
$1,000. Hey, you gotta put something on.
That's
Put something on, bro.
Super important to me
Yeah.
because, like, for example, like LeBron James' wife, you see how she dresses very classy, beautiful, still tasteful.
But talk about, where did y'all even get this tasteful word for it? Wait a
It's like, I like that word. But like classy, beautiful, not showing too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's a saying like you dress how you want to be addressed.
Yeah.
So if
Say that again.
That's
you dress how you want to be addressed.
That's a bar.
Say nothing for the
Don't put some
woman.
respect. Don't put some respect on Savannah James. You gonna call her Savannah James?
Savannah.
Chandler Rogers.
Mrs.
Savannah
Yeah,
James.
Mrs. Savannah James.
Yes.
But now she do be putting it on.
Yeah, for sure. Something, like beautiful, but not
Yeah.
too crazy. Same with the makeup.
And that's a big thing too though. Like for me, example, if I'm looking at somebody that I want to talk to or whatever, of course, like nowadays, IG is the first thing obviously you get in contact with somebody with. I look at that. I look at the pictures on their page. Like, if your first 5 pictures are just bikini pics or dresses that you wear that every 2 seconds you got to pull down,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. As a man, that looks good. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you,
Yeah.
without honesty. But that's not me. Because at the end of the day, if I'm with you, I represent you. You represent me.
Right,
You
yeah.
feel me? So what you wear is really important. I can pull up some people on my phone right now that, like you saying, that what they wear They don't have to pull down every 2 seconds. They're not showing cleavage
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah.
But
Leave
they
things
look
to
good.
the
You feel me?
back.
But they still they look respectable. They look. Oh, I want to be with you.
Yeah.
You feel me? They still look good.
Because most likely, even if you get with her, she's gonna keep dressing the same. exact
Yes.
way. So you have to prepare for that.
The only thing that really kills me, like when the girl, like you said, the whole pulling the dress down or whatever, or the whole time you're wearing something, you know your stuff is like falling out, so you gotta keep holding up the whole entire time. I was like, but why? You knew your things was popping out before you went out.
I just be
So
so
why
happy when
wait?
I see that. Like
Yeah.
you give yourself extra work.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
It's ridiculous.
That's very important though.
What about, so like along the same lines though, like, you know, there's that where it's like, oh, she might wear like revealing clothes, da da da. What about like her style? Like, what if you don't like her style for like,
What if she can't dress?
yeah, like what if what if you feel like she can dress? Then how do y'all
But she look good.
feel? But
She looks good, but she can't dress.
Look. I mean, you can.
That ain't gonna be a deal breaker, but
That ain't
that's
gonna be a deal breaker.
Fashion is something that can be learned though.
yeah.
Like for example, like we'll take.
Only if you want to learn it.
She don't learn.
Yeah.
Look, 20, 30 years ago, we were wearing what? Baggy jeans.
Yeah.
It was fashionable though at that time.
At that time, but you learn, you don't see people doing that nowadays like that. We all, we all learned like 6, 7 years ago, bro. The way we dress right now, on God, that it's not the same. Sure, you feel me? So I feel like that's something you can learn.
Yeah.
I get that, but you was still 6, 7 years ago, you was still, putting something on, like, it's appealing to the eye.
But what if
she cannot put nothing on? And her dress, she's
The swag is not good.
yeah, it's not good, bro.
let's take another look. What if she thinks she can dress?
She
Like
doesn't want to
she's
say.
That's usually how it
completely,
be. And they be rocking it confidently. Like, hold
she's
up.
completely confident that this is it, like this is her style, but you hate it, like.
Like,
Please,
please, like, please take them feelers off.
Relationships is about compromise.
Hey, no, that's facts though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's facts.
I feel like it plays this factor. Like, I feel like it ain't there.
Keep it there. I mean, like you saying, I don't think that's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
I think there's levels to it. Like, if it's like every time she like what the what you got? What she got on? And it's like, all right.
I mean,
But some people, just to finish, like some people too, like you might not like it, but like it's not bad. Like the way it isn't bad.
Yeah.
It's just not your style.
Yeah.
yeah.
I also feel like whoever you're with, sometimes they rub up on you. Like you can tell, like and girls are quick to say that. Like they see what you're wearing and they look at themselves like, yeah, what I got on ain't cutting it. So you wouldn't even have to say nothing.
Yeah.
You'll just.
It's gonna work the opposite. Next thing you know, you gonna stop dressing good around
That's
that.
it. That's not happening. That is not happening. Anybody else got anything on that one?
I got one question, and this might be kind of like towards like people that like into shoes. So what if your girl has like more shoes than you? Would y'all feel any type of way?
I'm gonna tell her to put me on to where she get her shoes.
I know she don't. But I
Bro, no, I know some girls out there that got.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
I said them. I'm saying, but my girl not.
So she got more shoes than you? So no.
No.
That's crazy.
I be seeing some girl, I'm like, God damn,
Yeah.
Hold on.
you just better than me.
When you say shoes, you talk about like sneakers, or you talking about
Sneakers,
Yeah.
Sneakers.
Her Jordan collection, bro, was better than yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like we about
And she's putting it together better than you.
say you ain't had to take it that far. All you said was you got.
I know a lot of girls that shoot.
No.
I wish I could dress like them.
I feel that.
Follow on Instagram. I mean,
I be stealing their style.
Honestly, I really wouldn't care like that.
you say it now, so you better step out.
I would. Because once upon a time, I didn't own a pair of Jordans in my life. So like I don't.
But now you do.
think-
I'm gonna tell her.
I ain't saying all that.
But now you do.
You better step out. She's like, babe, I'm gonna need you to step it up a little bit. You tell you to go back in your closet and go change.
She got something. But nah, I don't think I would. I don't think I would care.
I don't really care for dressing like that, so me personally, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
For the chick, me. Look at it. I don't care. This one's kind of. I don't know what the next. What do y'all lack? Honestly, I'll switch it up. What do y'all think y'all toxic trait is?
I don't have none. I'm a walking green flag.
I'm asking again. Y'all toxic trait is. Maybe toxic is not the right word to use, but what is something that y'all would want to work on when it comes with like girls and in that realm?
That's a good question.
What is yours, man?
I asked the question.
I'm asking you the question.
I'm answering later.
Go ahead, Lee. Go ahead, Lee.
Everything.
That's real tough. I'll just say as guys, like we
Now we talking about you.
We got
Generalize it.
The question was,
what I'm about to
do you
answer,
do?
everybody's gonna resonate from.
Well, let's
I
Yeah,
feel
let's see about
like,
that.
I feel like in general, guys, we try not to be vulnerable, which I think is really important, especially when it comes into like relationships and girls and everything. So that's one thing I gotta work on.
Nah,
Just
people-
being able to trust the other party. To like, all right, babe, they're not gonna use what I said, what I did, or what's in my past against me.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Yeah.
vulnerability.
I gotta think about that one.
I think my timing, man. Like sometimes I just get too absorbed in certain things, and it's not even just like,
Elaborate on that more. Time.
Yeah.
bro, man. Like I just like sometimes I just work on something at like the weirdest hours, and like I just don't have the time to like start communicating again. And I'm a bit of an introvert. Well, I am an introvert, you know. So like I really shut off a lot of people sometimes, and not because I'm being rude or anything, but just because if I'm not fully recharged, you're not gonna get much out of me. So like, if you don't know how to interpret that, and like you don't understand that, you're gonna think like he just like doesn't care about me. You know what I'm saying? But meanwhile, like give me about like a few hours, and you know everything be cool.
No, sir. But is it up for them to interpret that, or is that for you to communicate with them and let them know?
Yeah,
hey,
definitely
look,
for me
this
to
is what I'm-
communicate that, you know. But I think if I communicate that and they choose not to like receive it, then you know, like no pressure. Like if we're dating or something, like
What you trying to say? It's more fishes in the sea.
Nah, it's true, though.
realistically, you know, because someone's gonna understand.
Yeah, you gotta find something better than
But
this.
look, I'll piggyback off of that. Honestly, and everybody probably knows this. Like when it comes to girls, no matter what you are in life, whatever, which occupation, whatever, they require their time. It does not matter if you're the president, if you this, that. They know what you do. They know how much time you got to dedicate to it. By the end of the day, they still want that attention. So
I feel like when someone is important to you, though, no matter what you are doing, you are going to set
gonna make
some
some
time.
time.
Yeah, you're going to make some time for them.
Yeah.
So, but you know, if maybe you mess with it, might not be the one for you because it's where you probably you set that time aside for them, you know.
Oh, I mean, like granted, like I still make time in that, but it's just like there are certain times where I'm like very, like I guess shut up, and I'm working on it though. To be completely honest, I'm not like. I'm not being like negligent, like, oh, that's how I am. Like, it is what it is. But I am like trying to actively work on it, and you know, try to receive better feedback when people are like, yo, man, you kind of ducked off for a minute, you know. I apologize, you know. But
I'll be the one.
So what was the question? Toxic trait, just in general for yourself?
yeah,
I would say for
or
me,
just like something to work on.
I would say for me, I'm too much of a perfectionist. Like, I want everything to be like a certain way sometimes. So I'm now learning, like, I have to actively learn to just like, it ain't always gonna be like that. Sometimes you just gotta take life out of this. But sometimes, like,
Sometimes 80% is good.
yeah, like if I'm working on a project, sometimes I want like every detail to just be like exactly the way I want it to. But at the same time, some things can't be, you know, forced. So you gotta just leave it out. So that's one thing.
Gotcha.
Anybody?
Mine kind of like piggybacks off of like what Greg just said. Kind of like it's something that I feel like I've gotten a lot better in the past few years, but like I still have room to grow. Huh?
But so funny. He's dying. Like he's dying looking at me.
Like everybody's had a serious little moment when Josh would speak.
I'm trying to
Not so funny.
I just want to see what you're gonna say.
Anyways, it's communication. Because I feel like most relationships, communication is like the thing that makes things follow. That's funny. I answered this, so is it funny?
I can't. I think that my boy wants to get better. Damn, that's tough.
Now, I kind of say the whole communication thing. It's not like I don't talk to you. It's like even while you are talking to somebody, maybe the tone and the way you say something or whatever. Or let's say your girl might be talking to you and she's saying a lot of things. You're like, oh yeah, cool. But like, you're saying something like that, but I'm really trying to listen to what you're saying. But she might perceive it as, oh, you don't care. It was like, no, I'm just trying to, you know, let you talk. Because, you know, as a guy, when you try to solve a problem too fast, it's going to be like, oh.
Yeah.
You gotta give her a chance to get mad.
You have to explain everything first. It's like, but the answer is just do this and call it a day. It's just like, nah, just slow down. But let her complain the whole, 2 hours of that. I'm like, oh, damn, that sucks, man.
Oh.
And then when she asks you, oh, like, you know, what is the advice? Then you go ahead and get the advice. So they're just trying to be like, hey, yo, just do this and get it out.
You thought about one Kobe?
Kobe's perfect. That's what you say. He's perfect, man.
No, I'm not saying that. I just can't. Only thing I can think about is probably my anger, but
Kobe get slapped.
I don't get physical or anything. It's just like
That deep voice is on.
I close off. Like I don't like to talk.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
angry. So like she might interpret that as like you don't care, but that's not the case. I just don't want to say anything at the moment, and sometimes that can go on too long. So it's probably like what I got to work on. Just like finding that balance of being angry, but also knowing like how to communicate.
How
Kobe's kids are gonna hate. They're gonna be mad at him.
I think go to your room.
What's up?
Also, one thing I'll say as well to me, but I this happens so many times in the past. How to relay the message. How to relay the message.
I think that's the one for me because
How
I'm
to
very
relay the message.
like straight to the point, blunt.
Yeah. That is not good at all.
I can be an asshole sometimes.
You gotta be a little sweet sometimes.
You got to ease up the habit.
Yeah.
The way you can't
That's
be
what
such a guy.
That's one thing I gotta work on.
Yeah.
And it's hard because, you know, like we don't really be caring. We just be saying whatever right to ourselves. Like, we dealing with a, you know.
I don't be meaning nothing bad.
Yeah.
It's just
is what it is.
That's the thing though, we don't.
Yeah.
But they pick everything else
what the
and leave
Yeah.
what the message is actually trying to portray out of the whole everything that you just said.
Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So
That's true.
But that's the life we live in.
Thanks.
When it comes to dating, do you guys think like there's a limit to dating, like before marriage?
A limit
What
to
you-
dating.
As far as like age, like all right, I gotta be in a relationship by like 29.
I personally don't think guys be thinking like that. I think as a sensible dude will think of having his stuff together. And then like, now I can date and stuff like that. You can't be dating if you broke or not, like, don't have no ambition or don't.
Hey, you'd be surprised. some of these bro niggas be having dates and I don't know
They
how.
don't fall in that sensible category, but
Honestly,
bro.
I feel like in our African culture, I feel like we think that way. Where obviously we always want our money to be good before we even think about relationship or whatever.
Sure.
But in the past, like our parents think about all right, school, and marriage. You know, like in that order. Not even like all right, my money is good, whatever. It's like that's how the
sometimes it have changed.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't go with that approach.
Yeah, I feel like it's so important to have your finances right. But
Yeah.
then again, I don't think that age should be like a requirement. Like, oh, I gotta be 26. By 26, I gotta have have a girlfriend or whatever. Like for example, look at Rihanna. She's what 33, 34.
First off, I don't you be throwing her name in.
I'm just saying like
This is
she's.
Rihanna.
Right. I'm just saying like of course that's her. But I'm just saying like look at the age that she got pregnant. But you know, our people push this obviously because of family and having kids and all that.
Yeah.
That's like the main thing, you know. So I just feel like seeing things like that, other people. Of course, everybody's different. Just shows that there shouldn't be like a time constraint to when you should be with somebody.
So when I read that question, I read it a little differently. So I'm gonna say it like this: you think it's a certain amount of time you can date somebody before you have to make a decision?
Nah.
I think you'll know.
Yeah.
You'll know.
I feel like there's no like set time or like,
Yeah.
because everybody's gonna be different. Like I might date this girl and feel like, shoot, in 6 months I might be ready to marry her.
Yeah.
This next one, it's like, might need to take it a little slower, build it up a little bit. It might take like 3 years. So I think it really just depends. Like there's no certain time.
For me, it's like if I know what.
No, I just thought about something. I was looking at Josh.
What?
Bro, just sit over there.
I just thought about something.
But let's not even just make it just dating. And when I'm saying dating, maybe, okay, let's say talking.
Yeah, talking.
And becoming boyfriend and girlfriend. But if you feel like there's a certain amount of time you could talk to somebody before you make it.
I would say, well,
You'll know.
somebody told me, I didn't even mention no names, that like the day they met me, if I would have asked them to be my girlfriend like 2 days later, they would have said yes.
Cap.
I don't want to name drop, but I'm dead serious.
I'm dead
serious. I'm not gonna name drop, but I'm dead serious. But I'm saying like
Text it.
no. But like Josh was saying, everybody's different. Like you meet somebody today, you know, in 2 weeks, you might really consider obviously being dating them. But then there's been instances like I wait a whole year.
Man,
Just
I
being honest.
was in a little situation, you feel me?
Which
I'm thinking
one?
we chilling. Why would I say it? Well, you know, I'm thinking we're having a good time, you feel me?
Yeah,
You
put us
know,
on the Patreon.
we're dating. We're going on dates and stuff like that, you feel me?
Right.
Out of nowhere, I'm not keeping count. Out of nowhere, she's like, oh, so it's been like 5 months and me and you've been talking. Once it gets to 6 months, I'm not your girlfriend yet. I'm out. And I'm like, I guess you out there. You feel me? Like what?
I thought you about
I
a
respect
specific
that.
day,
I
or
respect
45 days.
No, I feel like, and I know why you said that, because
Yeah.
before you even going, you gotta know what your intentions are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was an easy thing.
Yeah. So y'all,
I had myself a good time.
That's where the communication
I
aspect
had
comes
myself a
in.
good time. I was like, it is what it is.
Yeah, but I respect it. But for me, it's like if you're talking about like talking, dating, and stuff, I say give it about 3 months, because that's usually when you can really see
Somebody would
who
flip
they are. Yeah, because everybody, you know, it can look
I say
like
6 months.
Sometimes not even that. Like people can switch up easily.
I mean, because I tell my female friends, like, you know, when they talk about, you know, they met this guy. I'm like, honestly, I don't want to see any guy you're talking to until 6 months.
yeah.
If you come tell me y'all just start texting today, you tell me about them next week,
For me,
there's no relevance.
For me, if it's a regular communication, dating, dates, whatever, and it's 3 months, for me personally, I feel like I can get a good feel of who they are, because that's when you can see like the BS start leaking out. Because people can only put up a front for so long until you see them under pressure or whatever, you know. And then if it's gone to that time and I see them on some BS, it's just ain't nothing going. Yeah.
Let me go ahead and ask a couple questions here. I'm sorry, this kind of question's kind of stupid, but
Hold on. Let me ask this right quick. Do y'all think y'all need to know your significant others, like friends?
that was literally the question. I was like, this kind of, so the question is actually written like, is it important to get along with your girl's friends?
No.